What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sabotage, and last week I was ready to go in on Andrew Tate. For anyone that hasn't had the pleasure of seeing this bald man on your feed, Andrew Tate basically took over the internet over the past 2 to 3 months, saying the most controversial shit. Regardless of whatever course he's selling to you, he's basically putting on a free masterclass on how to take over the internet. Say the most controversial, polarizing stuff, and you'll have an audience that either hates you or completely loves you, and the people that love you will buy your course. And here's just some of the crazy shit that he said.
Slap, grab, choke, shut up bitch, sex.
I'm a retired old man. 5 years I've been sitting around smoking cigars and fucking bitches, which are better looking than the fucking girl you're advertising anyway. Ask every woman you've ever met if you had a crash. Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. Of course. How many have I had? Fucking none. So, it was your fault, stupid bitch.
I had this whole expose ready, this whole thing where it's basically bashing him for the entire video, disagreeing with everything he said. But before I actually recorded that video, I sat down with the script and I was like, bruh, this really doesn't sound like me. I sound like a Karen right now. I sound mad jelly. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, am I looking at this the wrong way? Alright, maybe I didn't upload that video because I was scared he was gonna drop a mafia hit on me, because that guy is pretty well connected. Like, he could have me and my family, you know, all killed. On a more serious note, I think that Andrew Tate really represents what's good and bad about the internet today. And because I feel like a nice guy today, let's start with the good. Most big YouTubers, Twitch streamers, whatever influencers they all sort of feel the same nowadays, because they're all scared of saying certain things, because if they say the wrong thing, they could get deplatformed and lose whatever makes them their living. But if everyone is this cookie cutter perfect YouTuber, it starts to get really boring, and that's why I find Andrew Tate so refreshing. Pause. It's pretty cool to see someone that doesn't really give a shit, that isn't scared to get canceled on the internet.
Don't try and cancel me.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
I don't care. Cancel me. I do not care. I don't care. I exist outside of the matrix.
That's what I didn't realize last week, and that's also why I don't want to get on the Andrew Tate hate train. Regardless of the crazy shit that he says, I think we should be allowed to say crazy shit, not just have the woke propaganda everywhere, not really allow people to speak their opinions and speak their own thoughts. He's also just very entertaining. I sat with my friends for hours watching his streams, watching his podcast, and we're just laughing the entire time. Like, we don't know always like what he's saying, but we do love the way that he says it. That man can make anything sound interesting. Him going to the grocery store could be a feature-length movie of him, you know, in his Bugatti, going to the grocery store and picking up some shorties. Like, I have no idea what he would say in that feature-length movie, but I know that it would be very fucking interesting. And for the lessons and advice that he gives, I'd equate it to giving someone gems with like a side of poop. He always finds a way to sprinkle in some shit in there. And that's just another reason why you should take everything you see on the internet with a grain of salt. Before you get swayed by somebody in the internet exploiting your vulnerabilities and insecurities because they look so confident in front of the screen, ask yourself, do I actually agree with this person? Is this actually my opinion, or am I being programmed as a bot or an NPC because I'm too lazy to think for myself? And that leads me to the actual bad guy here. Courses, motherfucker.
A lot of guys are asking me how you get rich. I'll tell you how you get rich. You go to CobraTate.com and you join Hustlers University.
I really gotta take a shit, guys. I'll be right back. That felt amazing. Almost every influencer nowadays has their own course, and I don't actually have a problem with courses in general. As long as it's giving value to the supporter, I'm cool with it. Like, that's pretty good. My problem with these courses comes when they market it as like the best thing ever. You need this course, and they shamelessly plug it everywhere they go. But the thing is, the course is actually garbage. When I realized that Andrew Tate's course, Hustlers University, is basically a Discord pyramid scheme, it made me very angry. We have vulnerable kids looking for guidance, and they're being exploited by an unethical genius for $50 a month. That fucking sucks. If you have supporters that fuck with your content, fuck with you, and are willing to buy a course from you, at least give them a quality product. That's literally the least you could do. And let that be a lesson. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody has that guide that has the answer to every single question you have, every single problem you have. The only person that can dig you out of the pit is yourself. Nobody can give you discipline. They can give you motivation, but we know motivation is a thought, and motivation is temporary. The only person that can instill discipline in you is you. Use people's insights to think about things from a different perspective and to think about things you never thought about before. But ultimately, make your own decisions and think for yourself. And that's really all I want to say in this video. If you made it this far, you as a motherfucking goat, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
The color. Some people said they like it, some people said they don't like it, and I said, well, what color's your Bugatti? Oh, fuck off then.